What's up? What's up? It's Select Screen here. How you guys doing? I'm marvelous. I'm doing great. It is such an amazing day. I'm ready for the weekend. It's going to be a good thing, man. I hope you guys are going to have a marvelous weekend as well. Hey, make sure to check us out over on Patreon, patreon.com/select screen, or leave a tip. That's player.me/select screen, and then use it's player.me/select screen #tip or pound tip, however you want to look at it. Really appreciate you guys. Specifically, we've had a ton of subscribers lately. Shout out to our latest subscriber, Ted Warren. Thank you so much. Recent subscribers, Jeffrey Giamo. Let's see who else we got. Mr. Joker. And then I also saw something about crazy squirrels or something. Yoshi Meister. Hip Hop PB. Let's see who else we got here. There's Ted. There was one other one that I saw on there that was really cool. It was like exploding squirrels or something like that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Of course, you can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for behind the scenes as well. All of those are, the respective social media /5ELECT 5CREEN. Remember to choose your destiny. Really appreciate you guys so much. So what are we talking about tonight? Well, we're talking about Marvel Studios put out Infinity War. And I want to let you guys know, first and foremost, this movie is incredible. If you want to see our spoiler-free reaction video, this was shortly after I saw it a second time. Check that out on youtube.com/select screen, okay? This video, I cannot emphasize enough. This is spoilers. This is a ton of spoilers. So I'm going to be playing just some YouTube videos in the background, and we'll talk about these spoilers. Man, last time, I just want to say one last time, guys. Spoilers in this one. We've given you a week to go and see this. So if you have not seen Infinity War, bookmark this video, hit the little bell, subscribe, but then come back later and check this video out. Leave a thumbs up. We, again, really appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into it. Enough of the warnings. Infinity War. As I said in the other video, Infinity War is bananas. We're going to talk about the beginning, middle, and end, what I liked, what I did not like, and go from there. I'm going to tell you right now, there wasn't a single thing I didn't like about this movie. What? Why? It has become my favorite movie of all time. Previously, my top two movies of all time were 300. I just loved how that movie looked. But probably my favorite movie of all time was the original Matrix movie. It was deep. It was complex. Plenty of action, and it made me think about what was next. I've probably seen The Matrix probably over 80 times, trying to dissect that. When I was dating my wife, we watched it every day of our junior summer as we were going to be seniors. So I've seen The Matrix a lot. I love that movie. I still do. But this movie right here, homie, this movie is the best movie I have ever seen. Why? First of all, it's a movie. It's not a film. So it's a lot of popcorn kind of stuff. But let's talk about the beginning, middle, and end. What I liked about the movies. Right from the beginning, on the opening credits, the movie shocks you. In my first viewing, we actually thought something was wrong with the speakers in the movie because they were rolling the Marvel credits, the opening that you see with all the Marvel logos and all of the characters and everything, right? And there was no sound. Well, really what was happening was the sound was really low. And it was just this dark, brooding kind of music. That already kind of set a tone for what was to come. And that really just, it took me by surprise right then and there. I knew, oh boy, we're in for something. Immediately, immediately the movie jumps off into Thanos has an Infinity Stone. I would have loved to see him actually go and get it from, I believe it's Xandar, where Nova is from. If you guys don't know who Nova is, I'm not going to spoil that here, but was fully expecting to see that, but we didn't. That's okay. He meets up. We get confirmation from Thor Ragnarok that Loki does have the Tesseract or the cube, and quickly before anything really jumps off, we see Heimdall is mortally wounded. He dies. Loki gets choked out. He dies. And then as he's doing that, brings up the cool line from Avengers 1. We have a Hulk. And Hulk gets trashed. I mean, trashed. He even takes a knee to the face. I mean, it was crazy. They established Thanos so quickly, so well in this movie. He was a big bad for a reason. I love the way Heimdall sent him off before he passed. It was just, that was super, super cool. Moving on into the middle of the movie, it was really neat to see how Captain America kind of came back into the world with his team. I love seeing Falcon. I just love the way Anthony Mackie plays him. He brings such a prestige to him. It was really, really cool to see them kind of connect specifically with War Machine. And to see, he had the most beef, I think, out of Civil War. And to see him forgive was really, really cool. Next, as we went through the movie, it was cool to see Tony not actually get in contact with Captain America. It kind of led that whole Civil War thing still kind of play out. So in Avengers 4, we'll finally get to kind of see them come together, or maybe not come together and just kind of keep butting heads. I love the way Civil War worked and how it's affected Infinity War so much. Very, very neat. Then we get, just some other cool interactions. It was cool to see Thor, as we're seeing here, interact with Rocket. To see him create another hammer. Peter Dinklage's character, we got to see that, he's a giant even though he's a dwarf. It was just cool. Visually, it was cool. The movie was so deep, and it led me to so many emotions. Instantly I was angry. I was a little sad. I was sad with Loki and Heimdall. As the movie went on, we got a couple of laughs and stuff like that, and that was cool. So we're laughing, and then all of a sudden, somebody else would die. And it was just like, oh, bro, like, man, anybody could die in this movie. And I'll get into my theories on who's really dead, who's not, towards the end. Most of these series have kind of been out by now. Like I said, this is a week after the movie's been out. But we'll get into that. So I'm at that place of like, man, there's real danger here. Real danger. And I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Let me jump this back so we still have video in the background. I'm nervous. I'm going, bro, what's going on? Help me out here. What's the deal? And there's some shots we've missed, like that shot. I don't remember seeing that shot. They made Doctor Strange likable for me. Of all the movies, Doctor Strange was probably my least favorite. I really liked the way he was handled. I liked the way Tony, and Peter all kind of had not a love triangle, obviously, but like this weird triangle of power. That it was just incredible. The middle of the movie was very, very interesting because I didn't know what was going to happen next. Even though I've been, researching and checking out all the stuff. Lastly, we come to the finale, and we go to Wakanda. And I'm telling you, that field in front of Wakanda was so important in Black Panther. It was amazing to see the other Avengers there trying to protect Vision. you know, seeing Shuri, did she download him? Did she not? You know, seeing the plan of attack and seeing how Captain America and Black Panther worked together. That was really, really cool because they both were so, they understood the stakes. And that was really, really, really neat. Lastly, guys, again, theories here that I have for you. The Soul Stone obviously took away the majority of the new characters. My theory is, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to the theory that they're stuck in the Soul Stone. So anyone who kind of dissipated, I want to say they're in the Soul Stone. Losing Black Panther was pretty intense for me. But when Peter goes, man, I'm telling you, I was literally in tears. Not just because I love Spider-Man, but man, that was acted so well. That moment felt real, and it was earned in Homecoming. That's what I think the DC movies have not done. They haven't earned a lot of those moments yet. And man, it was incredible to see them go. Everyone else before the snap, I think, is really dead. I think Gamora's gone, unless my sister Elmo came up with a very cool theory on that. Notice that Thanos was using the Reality Stone a lot with the Guardians of the Galaxy. It would be interesting if he somehow tricked the Soul Stone. Red Skull pops up in the movie, which is bananas, played by a different actor, but you could barely even tell. Blew me away. But I think he may have used the Reality Stone to trick the Soul Stone, because we know the Soul Stone kind of had more authority, I guess, if you will, over the other stones. What if he used the Reality Stone to trick the Soul Stone into thinking that he killed Gamora? I don't know. We'll see. That's just a crazy, crazy theory. But for sure, I think Vision's gone. Let's see, the video stopped there. Let me make sure I keep that rolling. I think Vision's gone. I think Loki's gone. I think Heimdall's gone. I think there are some real stakes here. They're not just going to be able to go and bring everybody back like a snap. We lost some serious characters here, man. Again, I think who else kind of died early? There were a few others, man, that are escaping me. Heimdall. I love that Hulk was like afraid to come out because he got his butt whooped. He was like, "I'm not dying. Forget that. I've been on a different planet for a couple of years. I'm not dying." Who else kind of bit the bullet? Yeah, that's all I can think of. It was cool to also see, some of the other side characters get their due as well. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, guys. I'm really, really excited about the movie. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Infinity War was bananas. Ant-Man, Hawkeye, I think there's a reason why we didn't see them, and they were just kind of mentioned off camera. I think we're going to see a lot of them in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and that will be super, super exciting. Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming up after, I believe Deadpool is next. So that was really cool. On the thought of Deadpool, I saw a cool thing Ryan Reynolds did where he pretended to get a letter from Tony Stark saying, "No, absolutely not. You cannot join the Avengers." Very, very cool to see him continue to play the character. So that's my thoughts. What are yours? Please leave a comment. Like this video. It's really, really a good thing to do that for us. It really helps us out, guys. And guys, again, we really appreciate each and every one of you. We're at, I believe, 60, it says 64, but I believe we're at 65 subscribers over on YouTube. Our goal is 100, so tell your friends. Would really appreciate that. Followers, that's combined of Twitter and Mixer. So I know it's like 19 on Twitch. Twitch, not Twitter. It was 19 on Twitch and a couple on Mixer. So tell your friends. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. to youtube.com/selectscreen, twitch.tv/selectscreen specifically, and then all of your other social medias as well. My name's Select Screen. Remember to choose your destiny, and I am